The Milwaukee Bucks once again showed the world why they have one of the deepest rosters in the entire NBA. With one of the best NBA players in the game out for Game 2, the entire team came together and played almost perfect basketball for 90% of the game. The Miami Heat pretty much had no shot from the opening tip. The Bucks won this game 138-122, winning by 16 points. But if you watch this game, we both know it could have been 30-plus points. However, when the backups came in for both teams, the Heat went on a 37-21 run in the fourth quarter. And in this video, I'll be breaking down the three major factors that led the Bucks to such a much-needed win before heading out to Miami. However, before we jump into the video, make sure you guys smash that like button. Helps out the channel so much. So let's see if we can get up to 400 likes. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will be covering the Bucks and the rest of the NBA all playoffs long. So join the family. And I will also be live streaming every single day for the rest of the playoffs. So if you ever want to watch a game with me live, make sure you guys subscribe and join the family. One last thing, comment down below, who do you believe is the biggest threat to the Bucks this season? Without any further ado, let's jump right into today's video. Now, coming into Game 2, we weren't really sure how the Bucks or this Bucks team would play without Giannis, or even how the Miami Heat would be affected by not having Tyler Hero. However, there were small sample sizes with the Bucks without Giannis, and they were actually pretty solid while being led by Jrue Holiday. The Bucks were not playing around from the very start of this game, and they turned up the tempo right away. Not only was Jrue Holiday amazing, but there was 7 other players in this game who actually scored double-digit points. Now, the first major factor for the Bucks was the play of Jrue Holiday and Brook Lopez. They stepped up when needed. And, you know, we all know how good these guys have been the whole year, all year long, but they were extremely special in Game 2. Knowing they needed to win that game, they could not have came out of that game with the loss. Heading to Miami down 2-0, there's no way they could have lost that game. First of all, Brook Lopez came out hot in this game, scoring 14 points in the first quarter. Now, in Game 1, he only had 10 points the whole entire game. The number one defense in the world couldn't seem to stop him at all in that first quarter. He actually finished the game with 25 points, 4 rebounds, 2 assists while shooting an unbelievable 12 of 17 from the field. While Jrue Holiday not only scored the ball at an elite level, but found his teammates early and often and, allowed everyone to heat up, which, we'll talk about in a minute. But with that being said, Jrue Holiday was insane, ending this game with 24 points, 5 rebounds, 11 assists, shooting 10 of 19 from the field and 4 of 10 from three-point land. Now, Jrue and Brook were unbelievable and were definitely the two X factors of this game, but man, they weren't the only ones who stepped up big time in Game 2. The second major factor was the overall depth of this Bucks team, coming in and pretty much hitting every shot they attempted. We have to give a major shout out to guys like Bobby Portis, Grayson Allen, Chris Middleton, Pat Connaughton, and Joe Ingles as well, man. These 5 players were absolutely incredible and made sure that when, Jrue and Brook went to the bench, their scoring just kept coming and that he had no answers. Grayson Allen, Pat Connaughton, and Joe Ingles combined for 16 of 24 from 3. Yeah, you heard me right. 16 of 24 from 3. And made more than half of the Bucks' three-point shots this game. If you told me coming into the playoffs that these 3 guys are going to play like this, I would have put all my money on the Bucks straight up taking the championship this year. With that being said, if they can continue to be consistent like this, man, the Bucks are going to be almost unbeatable. Now, listen, these 3 players combined for 55 points, 10 rebounds, 8 assists, while shooting lights out the entire game. But again, you have to thank Brook Lopez for his ability to succeed in the paint, which pretty much opened up the whole floor for everybody else. From there, Bobby Portis was a huge contributor on the glass and was just overall putting up, solid numbers. 13 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists while shooting 5 of 9 from the field and 3 of 4 from 3. And then you got a guy like Chris Middleton, who is also very solid, putting up 16 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. He was also really good. Now, with that being said, pretty much everybody who stepped into the game in Game 2 made a huge impact, and that was an amazing team effort to just watch. Now, before we jump into the third and final factor, make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and let's hear from today's video is brought to you by Pro Class, the absolute best place for you to take your game to the highest level. It's the first of its kind sports training and development platform where you can reach your highest potential by learning from some of the best athletes on the entire planet. Some of these guys include Damian Lillard, De'Aaron Fox, Allen Iverson, DeMar DeRozan, and so many more. And I have some great news for you guys. If you guys go use my code MattyDubs, you'll get 50% off hundreds of training videos, workouts, and drills, and you can get in the lab right now. So go check it out. Go steal some of the secrets from some of the top players in the world right now. And if you are interested in developing your skills at any level, if you play in middle school, high school, college, or if your goal is just to be a better athlete, a better basketball player, this is where you need to go. Nobody else does this. Go check them out, and you can learn, develop your skills at a fast pace, high speed level. Click the link in the description for instant access to all of the secrets in the world. And remember, using code MattyDubs will get you 50% off right now, so don't miss out on this offer. Okay, so the third and final factor was just the way the Bucks dominated in almost every single category of this game. The Bucks actually led in field goals attempted, field goal percentage, 3-point percentage, free throw percentage, rebounds, assists, blocks. They had less turnovers, had more fast break points, and more points in the paint. And the craziest thing is the Heat offensively didn't even have a horrible game. When you look at these numbers, it just goes to show how unbelievable the Bucks were in Game 2, man. Let me know what you guys think the Bucks need to do in Game 3 in order to steal one. Or actually not steal one. They're back in they are in Miami. They're in Miami now. So let me know what you guys think the Bucks need to do to steal a game in Miami. It's a 1-1 series, a very close series. Game 1 was very interesting. Giannis got injured early, so I don't really blame the Bucks for losing that game. They had to change up their whole, scheme, mentality that game. But now with the Heat losing Tyler Hero for pretty much the entirety of the rest of the season, it's going to be very hard for this Heat team to come out here and, just put up solid numbers, and potentially win another game. I think the Bucks can come out here, win the next 3 games, maybe lose one more. It could go to 6, maybe 7. But let me know what you guys think. What is your opinion? Do you think this is going to go 5 games, 6 games, 7 games? How many games do you think it will take the Bucks to win? Or do you think the Bucks will, be very underwhelming without Giannis and take some L's here and potentially lose the series? Let me know what you guys think. Remember, comment down below, who do you think is the biggest threat to the Bucks in the playoffs this season? And hopefully Giannis is back sooner rather than later. He should be good for the next round if they do make it. So let me know what you guys think. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, join the family, and I will be seeing you guys in the next video. Peace.